We think of ourselves as education for impact. So, can Rishihood University play a role in building India?
Our scholarships are from say 10% to 100% of the tuition fee.
नहीं रिकमेंड करना की अलग बात है, लेकिन मैं आप जो यहाँ की जो खासियत है वो बता सकता हूँ सर। उनके ऊपर वो जो बच्चे हैं वो अपने आप खुद ही डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि आना है या नहीं आना है।
This place is like a mini India.
Okay.
Yeah, there are people from many different cultural backgrounds.
You can also attain the benefits by just subscribing. Subscribing is free of cost. Please do it. Hi students, welcome to the channel Commerce Point, and today we have come all the way to Sonipat, Haryana to cover Rishihood University. Today we are going to cover this university. This is a very beautiful, aesthetically designed campus which has various opportunities for you all. So I would request you to be connected in this video. We will be showing you the entire campus life, the cafeterias, the hostels, and what all sports facilities they have for all of you. We are going to provide you 60% special application discount with which you can use and take the benefit. I request you all to be connected. Rishihood University offers a variety of courses for its students. They have undergraduation courses, the post-graduation courses, and also they have the PhD. The undergraduation courses, it includes the BA Honours Psychology, then they have the BA Honours Economics, they have the BBA program, and also they have the BCom Honours. They also have B Design, and the last undergrad courses, BSc Honours in the Public Health Administration, which they offer. And in the post-graduation, they offer 3 different courses for its students. That is the MBA, the M Design, and also they have the PGTPL, which is the last course which they are offering. The MBA has the varieties of schemes and specializations which they are offering, and also their M Design is also having various other specializations which they are offering, which will be shown to you. Hey students, so in terms of facility, you can see that this particular campus hosts a very beautiful state-of-art infrastructure auditorium, which is having a capacity of 350 plus seating capacity, along with spacious seating and a cushioned platform where the students can enjoy different type of varieties of shows. They can have interaction with the different dignitaries, and the academic as well as non-academic events are conducted at this particular campus. I would also like to tell you that there are 3 seminar halls which is also having a capacity of 120 plus capacities each, and these all are inculcated with surround sound, proper lighting, projector, and with a proper fire extinguisher system, and with the centrally air conditioned. So you can enjoy all these facilities once you join this particular campus. So students, I am pretty much mesmerized by the sports facilities which this Rishihood University is offering for its students. I can vouch that they have very good facilities. Sports is a compulsory subject for all the first year students, and accordingly in the coming years the student can decide which all sports they are interested, and they can build their career also. We will be showing you that they have a dedicated swimming pool, a gymnasium. Along with that, they have an indoor basketball court, an indoor tennis court with a proper medical facilities if there is any injury or any kind of treatment needed for these sports students. Their outdoor sports facilities include a football field, proper cricket mesh area where students can play, a basketball outdoor cricket stadium, and also a tennis court which is outdoor. The coaches are available readily to guide the students, and this all is included inside the fees. Nothing extra is to be paid by the students to enjoy all these facilities who are studying in this particular campus. So students will be checking out the mess facility which they are offering for its different students and the faculties who are living in the campus. They have a very beautiful, well-designed mess which is completely hygienic, and the most unique point which I found out here is that they serve organic vegetables. They have an entire space where freshly grown vegetables are used in the food, and the nutrient content of the food is specially maintained. Even if when you can see that the food, when it is served on each and every dish, the amount of calories which the student or the faculty or any visitor is going to consume, he can understand and he can take the serving accordingly. So this is the particular mess which also has a small cafeteria. If you do not want to use the mess services, you can take the cafeteria in which you can order all the Chinese sandwiches and all the other dishes accordingly. Hey students, in this facility section you can check out that Rishihood University has a state-of-art library which is covering in an area of around 18,000 square feet for its students, which has a proper seating space, computer areas, more than 6,000 physical books which they are present, reading rooms for the faculties and the students. They also are the member of the National Digital Library, which gives an access to more than 1 crore books in the digital form, along with the various journals, various dissertation, thesis, an initiative by the MHRD, and also they have the Shodh Ganga along with the access of the Vidwan database. So students who are studying here can utilize all these facilities being provided.
Hey students, you can check out the facilities. This building which you are seeing is the residential facility at the Rishihood University, and I can tell you that they have around 300 plus student capacity with a 9-storied residential services for all the students, faculties and the visitors. They have a very good amount of services which are being provided for the students. They provide like 24 hours electricity backup, 24 hours running water, along with the support of the security. And I can also tell you that the fees of this particular staying in this particular hostel is 1,60,000 rupees for 1 annum, that is year, and in that they are providing all the facilities like laundry, sports room. All the rooms here are centrally air conditioned, and these facilities are beautiful. Students can use the swimming pool along with the other facilities whenever they are free.
So students, Rishihood University offers an array of cutting-edge labs and research facilities. They are catering to a diverse range of discipline and fostering a culture of innovation and practical learning. They have more than 20 labs, and these particular labs provide students with tools and opportunities to develop their skills, explore the passions and make meaningful contribution to the chosen fields. These labs are not only just spaces for experimentation, but they are also breeding grounds of innovation where the dreams become realities. The various labs which you can see include Bamboo Innovation Lab, Product Design, Digital Media Lab, Textile Studio, Fashion Studio, Anatomy Lab, Clinical Pathology Lab, Clinical Biochemistry Lab, and these all labs have the latest experiments and the top-notch facilities to accommodate the students with the best things which are available in the market.
So students, now we have Mr. Shobit Mathur, who is the Vice Chancellor of Rishihood University, and we are very thankful to him for giving his time for our channel and in featuring in this particular video. Thank you, sir. So we would like to ask, what is the vision of this particular university?
Oh, thank you. That's a very interesting question because at Rishihood we have very deeply thought about why should we build one more university when possibly 1,000 more exist in the country? Do we just want to add one more to fill some more seats? No. So the background that we have and all the founders of Rishihood have is we always dreamt of, can we build a university that can build a nation, right? Usually we think of universities to build our own personal careers. That's a good goal. That is the first and the immediate goal that we can think of. But can our graduates go out in the real world, take leadership positions and change the world that they are going to be a part of? So we think of ourselves as education for impact. So can Rishihood University play a role in building India? That is the focus of Rishihood University. We call it a impact university.
Okay. And sir, what is the things which have been adopted that can create impact on the career of the students or the future leaders which are going to join your campus?
That's a good question. So how do we put our vision into action? So the first thing is what we all know about, it's called the curriculum, right? So at Rishihood, we have a foundation year where about 24 credits, as we are called, is focused on giving you a perspective of the world, understanding yourself better, and giving you some very important skills that are the 21st century skills that are going to be useful in going out and changing the world. For example, our initial program starts with something called the Global Grand Challenges. This is important because it gives you a context of what are the challenges that the world is facing. Then you have something called the Science of Living. So how do you understand yourself and build a career so that you become a problem solver and don't go out and add to the problems that the world has, right? So that is how the curriculum is built. It gives you a foundation initially. Then you get into your specific majors or important disciplines that you are a part of, which has a lot of exposure of industry, community work, multidisciplinary education where you interact with peers from different disciplines and build very good teams that can go ahead and give you a very good training so that when you graduate out of Rishihood, not just you build a career, but wherever you are, you'll be very impactful.
That's really nice thinking, and on top of that, the implementation is also, the set standards are good. And sir, in the future, what is the 5-year goal which this university has set for its faculty or the graduates or the people who are going to interact with this particular campus and the university?
Yeah, as a 5-year goal, what we want to show the world is that Rishihood is a unique model of education, right? So we want to demonstrate an example that yes, you can build a university that has a vision to create impact. It can get students from across the country, create a very interesting multidisciplinary learning environment here, which is affordable as well as very high quality, so that everybody who wants an education like this can get access to it. And a lot of people have very strong aspirations that मैं कुछ बदलना चाहता हूँ, right? Can we create that type of an education here? So we are on the path of it, and I'm very sure in 5 years' time, many other universities will start discussing कि we should look at the Rishihood model of education. So we want to establish our model of education as an ideal form of education.
Sure, sir. So the last question which I would like to ask is this particular name, Rishihood, and I have been staying here for 1 day and I have explored your campus. The vibes are totally wonderful and different. So I just want to ask, why this particular name? Because surely it would have some science behind it. And please explain to our viewers, sir.
It's very interesting because usually names are just like that chosen, right? But names have a lot of deep meaning. And you will not find this word Rishihood used anywhere else. There is only one person who has used this word so far. He's Swami Vivekananda. So when he wanted to talk about the purpose of education, he said the purpose of education, the way he described is, eventually it is Rishihood. That is the state of being a Rishi. Just like you have motherhood or childhood, Rishihood is state of being a Rishi. And importantly, Rishi is not somebody on the Himalayas or in the forest. Our Rishis are going to be in society, in industry, in government, in all walks of life, and they are the big problem solvers or the change makers. So becoming a Rishi is what is Rishihood, and we want all our students to become Rishis.
Thanks a lot, sir. That was really insightful because I was curious that Rishihood, the name is impactful, and so are the people out here are impactful. Thank you, sir, for your valuable time. Thank you, sir. Hi, students. Now we have Miss Anju Jairaj, who is the head of admissions at Rishihood University, and we'll ask her that what they are offering for our students, okay, and what type of scholarships they have for the students. Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable time. Please tell our students what are the different scholarships and how admission process goes here.
For scholarships, we ideally evaluate students on the basis of a couple of criteria. So we have merit-based scholarships, we have scholarships that are given on the basis of a profile, and of course then we have a financial aid, which is typically for students who've cleared our shortlisting criteria but may not have the bandwidth to afford the fees as such. So majorly these three. We've also now encouraging a lot of women applicants to apply to us, so under a diversity sort of a plan as well. So those are the 3 or 4 categories of scholarships that we evaluate. Now the student doesn't have to apply separately for any of them. During the admission process, now we evaluate students on the basis of 5 criteria, which includes their extracurricular activities, it includes their academic prowess, the past academic records. We have a statement of purpose, which is a very important part of their selection. And has about 30% of the weightage goes on to how well they write the statement of purpose as well. Post that, they have an aptitude test. So in case if a child is applying through a CUET, then he doesn't have to give the aptitude test. And apart from that, a personal interview. Now, basis on these 5 areas, if the child qualifies our shortlisting selection criteria, then he gets an offer. And if he scores higher in the same 5 areas, then he gets a scholarship. Now, scholarships are from say 10% to 100% of the tuition fee.
100%.
Yes, and that depends on how good the student is. So for us, it is important that we select a small cohort, but the quality has to be absolutely brilliant, because for us, Rishihood is India's first and only impact university. So naturally, every child who comes in has to have that capability to showcase curiosity, to showcase courage, and to showcase a lot of joy that they can bring in when they start working. So those qualities is what we look at students with. And yeah, for the right student, whether you want a 10% or a 100% scholarship, that's not a problem.
So you can attain 100% scholarship also. And I have met few students here who are having 100% scholarship and they are studying here. And what is the website link from where the students can apply?
Students can look at apply.rishihood.edu.in that they can go ahead and choose whichever program that they want to go in for. Otherwise also, the other part within admissions is that every child who applies with us, also we make them go through about 5 to 6 counseling sessions, which are generic. So it doesn't need to be for Rishihood, it would be a counseling session on how do you select a university, what sort of careers are there in a certain field. So these are 5-6 counseling sessions that we give every student. So by chance, even if the student does not get shortlisted here, at least there is a value that he takes back and goes for whatever he is paid for the application or likewise. So they can look at the website anytime and then go through the link.
Sure, ma'am. And ma'am, the students of Immerse Point and the social media which they are watching this particular video, any special discounts which the privilege you are giving to us, you can please tell.
Because you've been very nice and you've stayed with us for 2 days and you've given us the opportunity to host you as well, I think students can access a 60% off on the application fee waiver. So I can share the codes with you, and once you start your application, you can just mention that code at the payment page. It will apply and it will take you 600 off on the overall application.
So overall fees is like 1,000 and you will be getting 600 discount. So you have to pay only 400 rupees. And along with that, you are going to get 6 sessions in which you are going to have a generic overview how to choose a university. So this all is a complete package which they are offering. And I would request many of the students who are watching it to apply, and the description link is having all the details. You can go and check it out. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So students, we have come to the conclusion, and I am going to give you my personal review before I conclude this video. See, I have stayed in this campus for 2 days, and this particular campus is very nice in terms of infrastructure. They have a very top rated faculty. The dean which are heading the various departments, they are also quite knowledgeable and with a lots of years of experience. And along with that, I can tell you that the atmosphere in this particular Rishihood University is great. If I tell you how it is, the exposure which they are giving to the students and the entrepreneurship mindset for which they are preparing the students, that is really nice. So I would request you all that if you have come till this end of this video, to please like the video, subscribe the channel, because this not only gives us more opportunities to cover good universities like Rishihood University, it also encourages us and makes us visible to the higher education industry. So I would request you at the end to check the link in the description, with which you can get 60% discount in the application fees, and you can also attain the benefits by just subscribing. Subscribing is free of cost. Please do it. And I hope that we and our team Commerce Point gets such beautiful content for you, and you enjoy it and take informed career decision. Okay, thank you. Stay connected. Do subscribe, like our channel. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Interacting with the latest technology, how they use the technology, because going forward, this is going to be the universe, right? So everyone will expect you to use this technology in the corporate world.
As far as uniqueness is concerned, we are covering starting from elemental to experimental to experiential.
Training public leaders who are future ready. Also for the economics program, we are providing double majors with computer science and artificial intelligence.
मैं लोगों को बताता कि जैसे NEP द्वारा दिखाया था कि इसके अनुसार जो इंटीग्रेटेड प्रोग्राम है 4 साल का होंगे। तो फर्स्ट ईयर हमारा जो है ये फाउंडेशनल ईयर है, जिसमें कि फर्स्ट ईयर में हमारे आगे यूनिवर्सिटी का सेंसर पढ़ाया जाता है, यानी